is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Gemini. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, man. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy pre-Friday. I hope you all are well, and let's get on into it. Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody. Messages for Team Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff, okay? Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a fellow Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Your current energy, we got here the Five of Wands reversed, person you're dealing with. We got here the Empress reversed, and then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Knight of Cups in reverse. So Gemini, you could be specifically dealing with a Libra. Now, the Nine of Swords reversed and the Five of Wands reversed. There's no more stress, there's no more anxiety, I feel, there's no more worry after a situation has come to an ending in your life. It definitely feels to me after some sort of romantic situation has stopped. I think that the moment you kind of fizzled out with somebody romantically was the moment where it was incredibly easy for you to finally say, this stress, this worry, this anxiety, all of it's gone, because that was the situation. I feel like you were connecting with somebody who stressed you out a lot. They weren't really giving you much information or much answers. They were making you incredibly anxious. They were making you second guess yourself and second guess your worth. You were dealing with a connection where you basically felt like, I don't know where it's going, and I don't know if I'm good enough. And it brought up a lot of these feelings, I think, that were kind of triggered with what you've experienced in your past before, Gemini, to the point where it was really difficult for you. Now, keep in mind, this connection I'm talking about probably happened during Mercury retrograde, and keep in mind, Mercury retrograde was in Gemini this time. So Mercury went direct, right, on June 22nd. But throughout the whole Mercury retrograde experience, you might have been dealing with an ongoing connection where you were starting to feel feelings of your past returning, feelings of not feeling worthy enough, feelings of feeling like things were your fault. Maybe the person that you connected with could have been toxic, or maybe the person you were connecting with could have been very emotionally unavailable. Whatever the case is, the new person you met was very similar to people you engaged with in your past, and I feel like it was triggering for you. So what you learned from this whole experience is by letting go of this person, in a way, it was you letting go of this old past feelings that no longer need to resonate with you. By letting go of this person, you let go of second guessing your character. You let go of not seeing your worth or making yourself seem worthless. You let go of feeling like things were your fault when at the end of the day, maybe it was the two of you that had certain things you needed to confront. So basically, by letting go of the new person that was in your life, they manifested in your life as a symbol of what you experienced in your past that was traumatic for you. And as you release this new person, Gemini, and you let them go, not only do you feel better by not having this individual in your life anymore, you feel better because you released all of your triggered feelings from the past. So in a way, it was a beautiful experience because this was like one last final manifestation of what was bothering you and what was hurting you, so that you therefore could release it, not only just physically, but energetically as well, okay? Gemini, I really hope that made sense. I try to explain that as best as I can. I get what I was saying. I hope you got what I was saying too. But it is a beautiful reading because you're not just letting go of somebody that was making you unhappy in your life and wasn't really getting anywhere with you. You're letting go of a lot of things in your past that triggered you and hurt you, that manifested in this person, okay? So they were some shadow work for you, and as you let go of that person, you also let go of your shadow, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out with air signs today. Let's do air, fire, water, earth. Go into my fire signs, baby. What do we got coming in for the lovely and amazing Leo gang? What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 127 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming through. Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo peeps, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. What's going on for my Leos, baby? Leo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So you can be connecting with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or possibly an Aquarius. Now, taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Five of Swords, person you're dealing with. We have here the Tower, and then looking at the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio for some. The Ten of Swords reverse, the Five of Swords upright, I kind of feel like right now, Leo, you're kind of very hesitant to engage with somebody that you were dealing with romantically. The thing is that the connection isn't over, but at the same time, you're not sure if you want to go forward with the connection. Now, keep in mind, my readings do apply to friends, family members, lovers, so this doesn't have to be a strictly love-based connection that we're talking about. So you're kind of hesitant right now on whether or not you want to move forward with somebody or if you want to completely let them go. So the thing is that it's not finalized, it's not all said and done that you two are no longer talking or are no longer in one another's lives, but you feel pretty hesitant to continue moving forward with this person. And it has to do with this Tower moment. The thing about the Tower card that I like the most is that the Tower shows a foundation. If a foundation is not sturdy, that foundation is going to crumble. And the thing about the Tower card is that if a foundation does crumble, that means that the tower is meant to be rebuilt. Maybe you're meant to rebuild your structure with the person you're dealing with, or maybe you're meant to build another tower with somebody else. But at the end of the day, it's showing the structure between you and somebody else right now not being in the best place. Because looking at the outcome that's present, Ten of Pentacles reversed, there is a lot of instability right now with the person you're connecting with, Leo. So this connection is not stable. So I think what's happening here is that either this connection, aka this tower, is going to be rebuilt, or this tower is going to crumble. And that's simply going to be that, because those are the only two choices we're looking at right now. Can we rebuild this tower, or do we let the tower crash, crumble, burn, and hit the ground, and I rebuild it with somebody else? I think that's something that you really need to figure out for yourself, because as of right now, there's a lot of unstableness going on between you and somebody, okay? So with this energy for you, Leo, it kind of comes down to you. Now, you're pretty hesitant over here with the Five of Swords. You're hesitant to know if you want to go forward or know if you don't want to go forward. So ask yourself, why the hesitance? Are you hesitant because your person doesn't seem to put in much effort? Are you hesitant because you feel like you do all the work? Are you hesitant because you just don't foresee this working out? You got to go with what your gut feeling is telling you. If your gut feeling is telling you, Leo, let this tower crash and burn, let the tower crash and burn. Maybe it's meant to be rebuilt. Maybe it's meant to be built with somebody else. So I think this is a situation where you need to rely on your intuition to make a decision. And whatever your intuition tells you, follow your intuition here. And either way, a tower will be built either with this person, or it's going to be completely remodeled with somebody brand new. So follow your intuition here. At the end of the day, a tower will stand, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And by the way, guys, just please do me a favor, because I know somebody in the chat really wants Pisces to get read. Please don't spam signs in the chat, guys. The more that you do that, the more distracting it is for me to be able to do the readings, because I look at the chat sometimes as well as I'm reading the tarot cards. So just be mindful, guys. Don't spam any signs. I will get to every single sign throughout this video, so just be patient with me. And if you guys want to come back later when timestamps are already posted, if you don't want to watch it live, that's totally fine too. You can skip right onto your sign after the video is finished. So please, guys, don't spam signs. I would really appreciate that, okay? So we did our air sign, right? We started off with air. I want to make sure, because see, now I'm like all off topic. I'm pretty sure we started off with our air signs today, if that's correct. Somebody let me know real quick before I mess up. I'm pretty sure it's air, fire, water, earth. Yes, it has to be. All right, so go into our water signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Scorpio peeps? What's happening, baby? Messages for Team Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on for the 196 peeps in the chat? If you guys could drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much for coming through. Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Scorpio, Overall energy for you guys here showing up as the Queen of Swords. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the King of Swords reversed, person you're dealing with. We got here the Death in reverse, and then the outcome that's present for you is showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. Give me one sec, Scorpio, because I saw something catch my eye real fast. Divine Libra Gal said, Aunt, I understand if you don't want me as a mod anymore since I can never do it because of work. No worries. Absolutely no worries at all. Guys, for anybody who's a moderator, never feel like, you know, I instantly want to demod you or something like that because you're busy and you got stuff going on in your outside life. Like, when I look at my moderators, you guys are awesome for the work that you do, but you guys don't owe me shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate all the work you guys do, but this is not a full-time job for you guys. And the fact that you guys take your time out to mod for the chat, I really appreciate that, you know? So thank every moderator that I have. I don't want you to ever feel like you have to go out of your way to make sure you're here each and every single day. For the people that do show up, I want you to know you have so much appreciation, but when you have the time, thank you guys. And if you don't have the time and you're busy, you got lives to live. So don't ever feel like that's something that you have to do or that you're letting me down in any sort of way. For the moderators that come out when they can, thank you guys for that. For those of you that show up every day, thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. You guys are such a huge help to my community and my channel. I just don't want you guys to ever feel any sort of strain or that you're forced to do this type of work. I just appreciate what you guys can do. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Never feel like it's something you have to do. You guys have lives outside of the CancerMoonsTarot community. That's totally understandable. So do not worry there. Okay? All right, Scorpio, getting back into your reading, man. Your overall energy, we got the Queen of Swords, and then your current energy, we got the King of Swords in the reverse. So with the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords reversed, I definitely feel like right now you're in a space where you're not feeling like expressing the fact that you're not wanting to communicate. I think that you're trying to hint to somebody that you don't want to talk to them, but you don't want to go out there and say it, Scorpio. I mean, taking a look at who you're dealing with, Death card in reverse, I feel like they're not giving up over here. You're dealing with somebody who wants to keep something going. They don't want something to end. So if we're dealing with a romantic connection here, you're dealing with somebody who wants to continue to revive a connection between the two of you. And if that's the case, you're not interested. It's like you don't want to sit there and tell them, hey, I'm done with you. You're like, I just want you to kind of get the point. My actions are going to speak louder than my words at this current time. Looking at the outcome that's present, we have here the Wheel of Fortune. You're trying to let nature take its course, Scorpio. You want somebody to recognize that you want the cycle to be over, but you're doing it in a way where you're trying to have your actions speak louder than words. I think you're so tired of verbally communicating to somebody that you're not interested and that you don't want to revive this connection to the point where it's like, let my actions speak. By me not responding to you, by me not texting you, by me not engaging with you, hopefully you get the point that I'm not trying to restart this, okay? And I'm trying to move on and move forward in my life. It's almost this energy, Scorpio, where somebody's been incredibly persistent for a reconciliation or incredibly persistent to just be together, and you've tried to say your piece. They haven't understood it. They kept being persistent, and right now you're like, my actions are going to speak louder than the words I tried to tell you, okay? Ultimately, you want the cycle to be closed, I feel, with the Wheel of Fortune being here, and you're interested in moving forward in your own personal life and in your own love life, okay? And of course, that can apply to a friend, a family member, etc., etc. So take it how it resonates in your personal life, all right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, we did our fire, we did our water. Going to our earth signs, what do we got coming in for the lovely and amazing Taurus gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 252 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate that. Thank you so much for tuning in. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my bull gang, let's see what we got going on, baby. Taurus, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Four of Pentacles. So you can be dealing with an earth sign, a fellow Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Empress in reverse. Person you're dealing with, we got here the Tower. And then looking at the outcome that's present for you, we have here the Hermit. So with the energy coming up so far for you, Taurus, Four of Pentacles to the Empress card in reverse, you might be dealing with a Libra or possibly a Virgo. It looks to me like what you're holding on to right now is this feeling of not wanting to grow after a situation. It's not that you're not wanting to grow. I think you're having a hard time growing from something that happened in your life. you had a tower moment occur, and it's hard to move past that tower moment, okay? I definitely feel like something's affected you, Taurus, to the point where you feel like you can't move forward. Something's affected you to the point where you find yourself isolating yourself from other people because of what you're going through. You know, maybe there's a tough breakup right now that's still on your mind, a tough breakup right now that's still in your heart that you feel like you can't really go on and move on with your life because it's something that was so hard for you to deal with and hard for you to overcome. It could be about, you know, losing something, losing a friend, losing a lover, losing a job, something in general. There's some hurdle right now that's going on in your life that's really hard, and you're having a tough time growing and moving past it and accepting it and healing it. You feel like you're stuck, you know? So Tauruses, in our lives, guys, there are going to be so many ups and so many downs, so many mellow moments and so many crazy moments and dramatic moments, you know? The thing I learned that's really fucking important is that no energy we're sitting in is permanent. Every energy is temporary. Sadness is temporary, just as much as happiness is temporary. Anger is temporary, just as much as being mellow is temporary, okay? Every single emotion or energetic state of being we are sitting in is temporary. So for the Tauruses right now that are experiencing something tough in your life, I want you to know it's okay. Feeling like you're going to be there forever may be a feeling that you endure, but you're not going to be there forever. You are going to be able to move out of whatever energetic state of being you're currently sitting in. So Tauruses, if you're going through a difficult breakup, give yourself the permission to be sad about it, because you know what? If you're sad, you deserve to express how you feel. If you feel angry, you deserve to be a little angry, right? At the end of the day, whatever energetic state of being you're sitting in right now, Taurus, I want you to feel how the fuck you feel. Because by doing that, you process your feelings, you process your emotions, and that is what's going to allow you to get out of that stagnant state where you feel like you're going to be stuck in this energy forever. Nonetheless, no energy is temporary, or no energy is, forever. Every energetic state of being is temporary. Eventually, you'll move out of it. But the most important thing is that whenever we're feeling something emotionally, you need to let yourself feel it, and that's how you're going to heal it. So Taurus, whether it's a tough breakup, you lost a job, you lost somebody you cared about or loved, and you're going through a hard time, give yourself permission to feel how you feel. And throughout time, you're going to be able to get through it. And once you do get through it, and once you get out of that temporary energetic state of being, you'll move into another one, all right? Life's going to have its ups, it's going to have its downs, but it doesn't mean that life is bad forever, and whatever you're going through right now doesn't mean you're going to experience that forever. Shit will change. Just let yourself feel and give yourself time, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our first batch of signs, going back towards our lovely and amazing air signs. What do we got going on for the Libra gang? Messages for Team Libra, please. Vanessa. Vanessa, I really like that. All I saw was Vanessa's comment. That really made me laugh. That's so cool. Okay, anyways, getting back into it, man. Messages for Team Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Okay, we also have cards all over the place, but I digress. Libra, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your current energy, we got here the Ace of Wands reverse, person you're dealing with, the High Priestess. Outcome that's present, we have here the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So, with this energy, you might be connecting with a Pisces, Libra, but the Queen of Cups reversed to the Ace of Wands reversed, something right now is turning you off emotionally to the point where you feel like there's no future here. You feel like there's no passion here, there's no future here. Libra, you're saying, I am done. There's nothing here for me anymore with this person that I'm connecting with. And as far as the person you're dealing with goes, I think they're picking up on that intuitively, that you're feeling that way. But the big reason you're feeling that way, Libra, is this person's lack of action. They are taking no steps over here to make shit happen. You feel like you're the one doing everything. So I genuinely feel right now for you, Libra, what's really bothering you is that you feel super disconnected from somebody, but it's not for no reason. You feel disconnected because they're not making the effort to connect. And looking at the outcome that's present, Queen of Wands in reverse, that means there's no spark here if they're not making the effort to connect, because by not connecting with somebody, where would the spark be, right? So ultimately, guys, I think whoever you're dealing with is picking up on the fact that, you know, you're kind of feeling emotionally detached. You're kind of getting less and less interest over time into this connection, and they're not taking action. But always remember, that inaction is still action. If somebody is choosing purposely to not take steps to make something work with you, then that is an intent right there. So Libras, if you feel like your time is being wasted, if you feel like the person you're dealing with isn't making the moves to really work with you and really see where things can go, you have every right and opportunity to walk away and find somebody who will. And here's the thing, guys. Sometimes when you take the action to walk away, what ends up happening is it makes the person you're dealing with realize what their behavior has been, or lack thereof, and it makes them realize that they are in jeopardy of losing you. So sometimes by walking away, that's when the individual you're connecting with says, wait, no, I don't want you to go. Let's work things out. So either way, I always try to tell people, when you're in a stagnant situation, walking away or moving on is the best thing you can do for yourself. Because one or two things happen. You either meet somebody so much better, or the person you're dealing with says, I don't want to lose you, come back, let's make things work. Now, the more you stay stuck on somebody, the more stagnant you are, and no energies or actions come in moving forward, okay? So my best advice, Libra, is to show that you are on the market again, you're ready to move forward, maybe you'll meet somebody better, or maybe this person doesn't want to lose you and they'll step up to the plate, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, real quick, thank you so much for the 5, all the way from Cherry Berry Momo. I like your name, thank you so much for the 5. Happy Cancer season, everybody. Virgo gang gang. P.S. My moon is in Cancer. Nice. Really, really awesome stuff. Thank you so much, by the way, for that donation. I greatly appreciate it. So, we did our air signs. Going to our fire. What do we got coming in for the lovely and amazing Aries peeps? What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on? Messages for Team Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. For the 333 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you for coming through. Aries, we just saw 333 people in the chat. That talks about alignment with your mind, your body, and your soul. So what's aligning with you in those 3 things? What's aligning with your mind, your body, and your soul? Let's get one more shuffle, Aries, and see what we got going on. Okay. Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Judgment card. You can be connecting possibly here with a Scorpio for some. Your current energy, we got the Magician reversed, person you're dealing with. We got the 9 of Pentacles, outcome that's present we got here, the Hierophant in the reverse. So, you could be connecting with a Scorpio, a Taurus, or possibly a Virgo. Now, the Judgment card to the Magician in reverse. There is this energy of you acknowledging somebody wants a chance with you here, but you're not showing up for that person. I'm not sure why you're showing up or not showing up for that person. Maybe you're taking a step back and asking yourself, does this person align with my mind, my body, and my soul? Guys, sometimes when we're dealing with partners or offering our energy to romantic partners, it's really important to ask yourself that question. Do they align with my body? Do they align with my mind? Do they align with my soul? Does this person feed and nurture every single one of these 3 aspects? Do they nurture the Holy Trinity, right? It's really good to ask yourself that question sometimes when connecting with certain people. And I think that what you're realizing right here, Aries, is that they don't. Because what they're not aligning with is the devotion to you. What they're not aligning with is the commitment to you. What they're not aligning with is the availability to you. Okay? Looking at the outcome that's present, Hierophant in reverse, this is a lack of connection. It's also a lack of commitment. So in regards to who you're dealing with, they showed up as the 9 of Pentacles. Aries, you look at your person as acting single and being single more than seeing them settle down and be in a relationship. You feel like if you were to be in a relationship with this person would probably still act like they're single while being in a relationship with you. So Aries, right now, you're really taking a step back and looking at if this person's truly in alignment with you. And there's red flags that you're starting to see, especially when it comes towards commitment. I think that you do identify commitment issues with whoever this is you're connecting with. You can kind of see it from a mile away. And that's not something that you're interested in. You want to be around with somebody who you know will be devoted to you, committed to you, and unconditionally love you. You want somebody, once again, who aligns with the Holy Trinity, you know, the mind, the body, the soul. And if this individual is not going to do that, then 333, this person doesn't align, they're not for you. You want to find somebody who does, okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did our air, we did our fire, going to our water signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Pisces gang? What's cracking for the fish, baby? Messages for Team Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 325 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Pisces. Let's see what we got going on for the fish. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Pisces, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You can be connecting with an Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy could be the Ace of Wands in reverse, person you're dealing with. We got here the Hermit, and then the outcome that's present for you, Pisces, is going to be the Three of Swords. So, you might be connecting with a Virgo because we do have the Hermit card here. Pisces, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Wands reversed. There's something here that you don't see as an option. There's something here that you don't see as an opportunity. I think that you don't see the person you're dealing with as an opportunity because they are MIA. Hermit card. Someone here is MIA. They're not contacting, they're not calling, they're not texting. Maybe they're watching your Snapchat story, okay? Or maybe they're looking at your Twitter and subtweeting you, Pisces. But this person is being as indirect with you as possible. Okay? And it's gotten to the point where you're saying they're clearly trying to be in separation from me. They're clearly trying to avoid me. They're clearly trying to not engage in my heart. So why would I continue to wait and put out for this person and put all my energy out into this person if they're only going to be as indirect as possible and as avoidant as possible with me? So Pisces, Ace of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed. You're in a place right now where you're just not interested. You're in a place right now where you're saying, I'm done. I'm not going to talk to them. If they're not going to contact me, if they're not going to be a part of my life, I'm just going to accept the fact that we're in separation and I'm going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Because how could I put energy into something that doesn't even allow me to do it because they're so far at a distance and doesn't reciprocate that towards me, okay? So yeah, somebody here is MIA and you're deciding to say, you know what? If you want to be in hermit mode, I'll be in hermit mode too. No worries, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for the $4.99 all the way from Tiana. Much appreciated, my love. Thank you so much for that donation, all right? So, we did our air, we did our fire, we did our water. Go into our earth signs. What do we got going on for the lovely, amazing Capricorn gang? Cappy, real quick. Be mindful of your solar plexus chakra. Your solar plexus chakra usually kind of sits around where your stomach is. And the color that's identified with that is yellow. Your solar plexus chakra can have a lot to do with your confidence, your self-expression, right? And we're not talking about self-expression like the throat chakra, just like in general being confident enough to express yourself. So there could be something going on with your solar plexus when it comes towards confidence, and I definitely did feel a little stomach pain. You said stomach, okay. So for any Capricorns right now that are feeling a lack of confidence, that are feeling like it's difficult to express yourself completely, for those of you that are feeling anxious and scared about how other people are viewing you or feeling about you, that's your solar plexus right now that needs a little bit of work. So for any of you guys that are experiencing that, especially if you've had any sort of stomach problems manifest, like if you've been feeling any sort of stomach pain, if you've been going number 2 all day and you don't know why, you know what I'm saying? Just be really mindful of that. It could be your solar plexus. I would go on YouTube actually because there's a lot of free frequencies that you can listen to. Go onto the YouTube search bar, type in solar plexus healing frequency, type that in. Go ahead and meditate or do whatever you want. Just pop some headphones in, listen to that frequency, and it should help heal up your solar plexus. Another great thing you can do with the solar plexus chakra to heal it in general is to actually imagine this yellow, because the solar is associated with yellow, this yellow energy kind of radiating all throughout your stomach, okay? And imagine any areas in your stomach that seem like they're filled with this black negative energy. Just imagine this yellow energy purifying your whole stomach area and wiping away any bad stuff and any bad residue and any bad energies. So when you do that and you meditate on that and you imagine the color yellow just filling and surrounding your stomach, you're enlightening and you're also filling up your solar plexus again, okay? So that's something to help. Is that some Reiki thing? Yeah, it is technically Reiki because I only got Reiki 1. I didn't get to Reiki 2 or Reiki Healing Master, but I do use Reiki Healing for me personally, and that's something that you can do. So essentially what I explained to you is partially Reiki, you know? And by the way, thank you so much for the 5 all the way from Samantha. Thank you so much. I needed this message. You're very welcome, my love. Thank you for your donation. Really appreciate that. But Capricorn, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle and get on into your reading, okay? What's going on for the Capricorn peeps? Cappy. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Strength card. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Leo for some. Taking a look at your current energy, we have here the High Priestess. If I can grab it, we have here the High Priestess. Person you're dealing with, we have here the 8 of Cups. And then the outcome that's present, we have here the 6 of Wands in the reverse. So Capricorn, the Strength card to the High Priestess here. Leo or Pisces you might be dealing with. Right now, I think that there is something on your mind and there's an intuitive feeling that you have about a certain situation, but you are holding yourself back from acting on your intuition. I think right now you're having a hard time deciphering between what is ego and what is intuition, because you don't want to intuitively follow something that may be your ego. You're scared right now to follow your intuition because what if your intuition isn't right? Now, taking a look at who you're dealing with here, we do have the 8 of Cups. So somebody here has made some sort of decision to walk away, or the 8 of Cups could be representing that the person you're dealing with just hasn't been around. It doesn't need to mean that they've walked away completely from you. It could mean that they haven't been around. Looking at the outcome that's present, 6 of Wands reversed. Basically what's happening here, Capricorn, is you're getting a gut feeling that something's going on with your person. They haven't been around as much as they used to be. And whatever that gut feeling is, I think the universe is trying to tell you to act on it and to not hold back. Do your research. If you feel like there is something that you're being intuitively guided to, follow that intuition and see where it leads you, you know, because maybe it's going to lead you exactly to where you need to go. With the 6 of Wands in reverse here, what I think that's identifying is that by you ignoring your intuition, that's what's blocking you from seeing something that your intuition is screaming at you to see. There's something right in front of you that you haven't noticed, Cappy, but it's been there all along. You got to connect the dots is what my guides are saying, okay? So this could be about somebody lying to you. You might have somebody as a friend, family member, lover who's lying to you about a situation, and it might have been in plain sight and you never noticed it before. It could be about somebody doing something behind your back. It could be about, you know, somebody, just genuinely saying that they want to be with you, but at the end of the day, they're making preparations to walk away. Who knows? So Cappies, I don't want to freak you guys out with this information. If it resonates to you, you guys will understand this message. If this is your story, I think that right now you should let your intuition guide you to wherever it leads you to. There's something there for you to see. Don't ignore your intuition right now. If you have this gut feeling, follow it with morality and see where it leads you and see where you end up, okay? All right, Cappy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, all right? All right, guys, so we finished up our second batch of signs. Going back to our last batch of signs, what do we got? I think we got Aquarius, right? So give me one sec, guys. We're going to go to Aquarius in just a second. I'm just going to take a little break real quick, and then we'll get on into it, okay? Man, it's already 33 minutes in. We've been online for 33 minutes. Holy crap. I feel like recently my dailies have been a lot quicker, because back in the day, for those of you that used to come out to the daily reading, bro, daily readings were like 20 minutes long, okay? I've always been a very fast-speaking person, but y'all don't know how fast I used to speak, okay? If you've been following CancerMoonsTarot for like 3 years that we've been going strong, you will see the old Anthony and how quick I was and how fast I was. Like, daily readings would go all the way to fucking 20 minutes, all 12 signs. And right now I only finished 2 batches of signs and we're 33 minutes in. So if you think I talk fast now, imagine me back then, you know? And by the way, this isn't weed. I don't really fuck with weed. I don't smoke weed. This is nicotine. Yeah, Julia, you're right. I used to pause and read from the book. But moving forward with my intuition, when I, first started out, like, my first year and stuff, I just became very fast, when I did my dailies. You know what it was? I channel information so quickly. So I still channel information very fast. I just try to slow down for you guys now so that I can, not confuse my words, because sometimes I jumble upon my words, because I just have a very fast working channeling way that I work with my guides. I just channel things very quickly. So that's why I've always been very fast speaking, but now I've tried to slow down for everybody, because I used to get a lot of complaints You know, a lot of people used to tell me, I hate how fast you speak, you talk too fast, you give me anxiety. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to slow down, you know, because that's just always been my style. So I've definitely tried to slow down a lot over the years, you know. But all right, guys, we're going to get on into it in just one more second. Let's see what we got going on. So, going back to our air signs, what do we got coming in for the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Team Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 350 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you for coming through. Messages for Team Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarius. Let's see what we got going on. Aqua, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Death in the reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Scorpio for some. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here a Queen of Cups reversed, person you're dealing with. We got here a King of Pentacles, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Star in reverse. So Aquarius, you might be dealing with a fellow Aquarius or possibly a Scorpio. I feel like the Aquarius and the Scorpios have been intermingled in almost every fucking reading for months. So Aquariuses and the Scorpios, y'all have been like together or some shit because you guys have been everywhere in every reading, okay? I think the Aquarians and the Scorpios are having like a star-crossed lovers type of thing going on, okay? So the Death in reverse to the Queen of Cups reversed. There's something that's not yet over, but at the same time here, Aquarius, you are not giving any emotion or any feelings to it. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? You're not giving your feelings and emotions right now to whoever this is you're dealing with. You are keeping your emotions turned off. You don't feel like it's worth right now emotionally investing into somebody, even though things are not yet over. And I think it has to do with your person. I feel like they're focusing on a lot of different things, but they're not focusing on the romantic part of what you two have. Maybe whoever you're dealing with here, King of Pentacles, is really focused on their work. Maybe they're really focused on their material things. Maybe they're just really focused on 3D shit. Meanwhile, you might be a more spiritual person and you're focused on living in the 5D, baby. That could be the difference right now that's holding you back from somebody. Aquarius, what could be holding you back from a person is that you feel like you're so spiritually elevated, whereas you feel like your person's so stuck in the 3D that it's hard for you to be able to connect with them. For some of you guys, that can be the energy as well. Until your person spiritually ascends, maybe you feel like it's hard to relate to them and it's hard to be emotionally open to them. That could be the case for some of you as well. So looking at the outcome that's present, the Star in reverse, Aquarius, granted things aren't over between you and somebody just yet, you're starting to lose faith in the connection because you feel like there is something here that is disconnecting you guys on a very substantial level. The disconnection, like I said, could be spirituality. Maybe you feel like you're more ascended than your person. It could be about the fact that you're more focused on love right now and they're more focused on material things and finances and work. It could be about anything. Maybe your opinions right now just genuinely aren't mixing. But ultimately, Aquarius, you feel a giant disconnect, and that's what's making you lose faith in this connection. If you felt like they were more so on the same level as you or on the same page as you, maybe you would have more faith of things going forward. So, you know, opposites attract, guys. It's not always such a bad thing to not have everything in common, but at the same time, if you feel like there's something prohibiting you from connecting with your person, having that lack of connection on a deep level, on an intimate level, so on and so forth, is really hard to pursue a relationship forward. So Aquarius, if you feel like there's just nothing there you can connect on with this person, if you feel like there's a giant lack there, then maybe you guys have to let this person go in order for them to find who they truly connect with and who you truly connect with. But if you feel like there is something there that's worth fighting for, I'd step up and fight for it, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we did all of our air signs today, going back towards our fire signs. What do we got coming in for the lovely and amazing Sagittarius gang? Messages for Team Saggy, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 400 people in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you all so much for tuning in, man. Messages for the Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Saggy. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Sagittarius, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the King of Cups. You might be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy, we got the Knight of Cups, person you're dealing with. We got the Ten of Wands, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Devil. So, you might be dealing with a Capricorn for some of you, a water sign or a fire sign. So Saggy, King of Cups to the Knight of Cups. You are definitely looking to progress forward with the person you're dealing with on a very romantic level. Now, if this is not about romance, there's a friend that you care about that you want to have involved in your life. The point is that you care about somebody and you're showing them that you care. As for the person you're dealing with right now, they're kind of dismissing the fact that you care, and I think it's because they're stuck inside their head right now. Your person is dealing with all of their own problems at once to the point where they're so emotionally overwhelmed that they're not paying attention to the people that give a shit about them. Unfortunately, that happens sometimes in our lives, guys, where we get so absorbed with our own problems and issues that we push away the other people we care about because we say that we don't care about ourselves enough, so they must not care about us. Okay? That's what's going on with who you're connecting with, Sagittarius. You know you care enough about them, but they feel like because they have so much going on, they're saying, I don't care enough about myself, so why the hell would Sagittarius really care about me? That's what's going on. Your person is self-absorbed and wrapped, not self-absorbed in the bad way, they're wrapped inside of their problems within themselves. That's the best way I could explain it. They are so emotionally overwhelmed. They got so much going on within themselves to the point where they kind of not validate everything else outside of them. So if you're trying to give them love, they're not paying attention to it. They're not validating it because of all the negativity they're currently going through. Yeah, in a way, like Julia said, they kind of project their insecurities, but most of the time here with this Ten of Wands here and the Devil card here, they're just so wrapped up in their own negativity that they don't really notice the love that you have to give and the love that you're trying to give. So Sagittarius, what I'm going to say for you is that if the person you're dealing with right now is in a really negative place and is not, being open and accepting the love that you have to offer, I wouldn't take it so personally. I just think that right now they're tapped into one perception, and that perception is their negativity. And if they drown in it, they're going to drown in it, but that's their choice. Unless they choose to open their eyes up to the fact that you care and other people care, they're always going to be stuck in that negative place. Well, not always, but they're going to be stuck in that negative place for a while, okay? So Saggies, I would just back off and let this person do what they need to do. They'll come forward to you when they're ready, and eventually they'll realize all the love that you had all along. They just need to get out of their negative headspace, okay? All right, man, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we got our fire signs done, our air signs done, going to our water signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Cancer gang? Messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Cancer. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Three of Cups in the reverse. Your current energy, we got here the Hermit reversed, person you're dealing with. We have the Seven of Wands, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Lovers in the reverse. So Cancers, Three of Cups reversed, Hermit reversed. You might be dealing with a Virgo, also a Gemini. I think that you're starting to come into this place again where you feel really demotivated and really unhappy and really scared that you're not going to connect with somebody else, that you're not going to meet a lover, that you're not going to meet a person in your life. You're starting to get that fear again, Cancer, of being alone, okay? I know when I was young, when I was about like 10 to like 13 years old, the only thing I ever wanted as a Cancer, as a baby Cancer, was a wife and kids. And I was 13, bro, like 10 to 13 years old. And that's what I was imagining. A wife and kids, right? To be with the most perfect partner and to be loved and to be cared for. And as I grew up being a Cancer, I realized that I craved so much love outside of myself because I found it very difficult to love myself. So that's my personal experience as a Cancer. The reason why I wanted so much love around me is because I didn't love myself enough. And I learned that as time went on, because of the lack of love that I had for myself, I started creating and manifesting this disbelief that I will ever find a partner, that I would ever find somebody to love me. I believed that I was unlovable. I believed that nobody was meant for me. I believed that I was never going to find a partner. And these were a lot of belief systems that developed really early on in my age that I had to shatter through when I went through my dark night of the soul, that I had to shatter through when I went through my shadow side and confronted my shadow side. And Cancers, for those of you guys that are starting to get that feeling of I'm never going to be with somebody, chances are that stems from a point in your life where you had a huge lack of love for yourself, where you didn't think you were good enough, and when you didn't care about yourself enough, so you wanted something else to fill the fucking void. The truth is, Cancer, is that no matter what relationship we have, whether it's our 10 of Cups end-all be-all soulmate or a karmic fucking relationship, nobody is ever going to fill the void or fill the void of that lack of self-love. That is the truth of the situation. If you do not love yourself, nobody else can fill that for you, no matter how much love they offer you. So for any Cancers right now that are dealing with this situation, maybe take a step back and say, the void for me is my duty to fill. If I feel like there is a void inside of me, I need to fill that with the love for myself. Okay? And if you are in a position right now where you're feeling like you're never going to have a partner, or you're not good enough for a partner, or you're not lovable, that's total bullshit. That's self-sabotage. Because Cancers, maybe you experienced that early on in childhood, or maybe you experienced that and developed that belief system, but that belief is far from true. Everybody in this world has a partner for them. You can think you're the ugliest person in the world, and 10,000 people will think you're the hottest person in the world, okay? So you have to remember that even your own personal thoughts about yourself are not going to be the same as everybody else's, okay? I remember that I used to look at myself as the ugliest person. I hated myself, guys. I really fucking did. I hated myself. I hated the way I looked. I was unhappy with who I was. I was depressed all the time. I hated myself. And guess what? I look at myself and I'm like, dude, I'm gorgeous. I'm a gorgeous fucking man. I'm a good looking man. I'm an awesome man. My personality's awesome. I hype myself up now because I acknowledged that what I was feeding into was bullshit. It was fucking bullshit, you know? So Cancers, don't feed into that bullshit that you say about yourself based upon experiences you might have had in childhood and so on and so forth. Don't feed into the fact that, oh, I'm never going to be with somebody. Bullshit. You're going to have opportunities to be with people. And if you are looking for other people to fill the void in your heart, if you are looking for love outside of yourself to fill the void in your heart, just know that it's never going to work. Because the only person that can fill the void inside your heart, Cancer, is the self-love that you need to have for yourself. Okay? So guys, take that any way it resonates. I feel like there was a bunch of messages in one message, and that was something I was very passionate about because Cancer, I've been through this type of shit. So hopefully whatever I conveyed could help you. Okay? At the end of the day, guys, there's always going to be a person cut out for you. You are beautiful. You are good enough to be with a person. And if you have a void in your heart, you got to fulfill that with your own self-love. Okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. God damn, baby. We have some intense readings today, guys. Holy shit. So, we finished up our water, our fire, our air. Now, last but not least, going on to our earth signs. Baby, what do we got coming through for the lovely and amazing Virgo gang? That's it is for Team Virgo. Thank you, B. I appreciate that so much. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Message is for Team Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 385 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming in, man. Message is for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo. I did finish Pisces, by the way. All right, Team Virgo. Let's see what we got going on. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. What's crack-a-lackin', baby? Virgo. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Tower. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Scorpio for some. Your current energy, we got here the Six of Pentacles reversed, person you're dealing with. You got the Three of Swords, and then the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Justice in the reverse. So Virgos, with this energy coming through so far, the Tower card to the Six of Pentacles reversed, it definitely feels to me like you're not on the same page as another person. I think someone here is heartbroken over you. I think somebody here is upset over you, but you're not necessarily reciprocating that energy because the situation was unbalanced. You're kind of wondering, why are you hurt when really I should be the one who's hurt? Why are you hurt that it didn't work out when you did nothing to keep me around? I'm definitely picking up on this vibe right now, Virgo, where you're a little confused on why somebody is hurt. Clarify the Three of Swords. Okay, what do we got? We got here the Four of Pentacles. We got here the Ace of Cups. Clarify the Six of Pentacles reversed. Why is Virgo showing up as the Six of Pentacles in the reverse? And we got here the Knight of Pentacles. And we got here the Lovers reversed. Okay, Virgo. It's interesting to me because whoever you're dealing with, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, they withheld all the love they had to give you. You know, you're dealing with somebody who didn't necessarily pour their heart out to you. They held all the love that they had to give you back. And as for you, Knight of Pentacles here, you tried to give as much as you could to the point where you realized, I'm doing too much. And because I'm doing too much, I have to pull my love back. So this is a situation where somebody I feel was not open enough to share all the love that they had for you. Meanwhile, they felt all of this love. They just never expressed it. So that's why they're so hurt right now, Virgo, because the fact that you two are not together and the fact that they never expressed their love before is something that hits them really hard, because they were wondering, what if I just expressed myself earlier and took off my armor? Maybe I would have been able to keep Virgo around. Maybe I would have been able to save this relationship. I think your person right now is taking a lot of blame upon themselves because they held back a lot of the love they really did have to offer you. And as far as things go with you, Virgo, you felt like you put in as much as you could, and to the point where this became unattractive for you and this became a relationship you didn't want to be a part of when you saw your person being so emotionally unavailable. So your person here kind of had their ego shattered, and that's what the Tower card's all about. The Tower card is about shattering what was wrong so that things can be rebuilt. The person you're connecting with here, Virgo, now had their ego shattered to where they realized, I should have been vulnerable. I should have showed all the love that I had for Virgo, because if I would have did that, it would have been a more balanced relationship and it would have been something that could still be here today. But because I didn't do that, they're taking that responsibility. As far as you, Virgo, you wish you would have seen this love. Now, with the Tower card being here, the Tower card's about shattering shitty foundations to rebuild new ones. Is there any hope right now for Virgo and this person to move forward? Or is Virgo at a point where they don't want to move forward? Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups. Virgo, there's a chance here that if you are to give this person one more try, it could turn out being a 10 of Cups relationship. It can turn out being something that is very long lasting. It could turn out being something that's vulnerable and beautiful and filled with unconditional love. As of right now, though, you don't really feel love towards your person, so this would have to be falling in love all over again. And I don't know if you're up for that task. I don't know if that's something you're interested in. Maybe this is a situation where you're saying to this person, Virgo, maybe in another life we'll be together, because of the way that things worked out, they didn't work out so well. 5 of Cups. So you might be in a space where you're thinking, I'm not in love with you now. I don't know if I want to fall in love with you all over again. I don't know if I want to do this all over again. So Virgo, I kind of feel like right now you're at a standstill. You're at a standoff. You don't really know what to make of this just yet or what to do just yet. Okay? But I will say though, Virgo, if you do give yourself the time to fall in love with this person all over again, if you do give yourself the time to let this individual open up to you and show you all the love they have to offer, I think that this will be a beautiful opportunity to enjoy a beautiful 10 of Cups relationship. I think something beautiful can be born here, and you and this person can have a fantastic relationship if you give them one more chance. But if you so choose not to give them a chance, you will be guided to where you need to go anyways, Virgo. You're always going to be guided to where you need to go and to the path you need to be a part of, okay? So with that all being said, Virgo, you guys have another chance in this life if you want to take it. If not, I'm sure you'll see this partner in your next life, okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, I want to thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this message resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. I really appreciate everybody coming out here. Shout out to everybody that comes out Monday through Friday. Thank you for all your love. Thank you for all your support. For everybody who is in here, if you could drop a like, I'd really appreciate that. For everybody who sent in donations, guys, thank you so much for those donations. They help a lot more than you know. Really fucking appreciate it. Speaking of which, Marlene, thank you so much for the 1111. Thank you for everything that you do for us. I can't thank you enough for all the hard times your lovely soul has helped me get through, along with the soul family. Much love and appreciation. XOXO. Same to you, Marlene. I'm more than happy to help guys as much as I can. You know, whatever it is that I can do for you that can make you guys feel better or navigate you through any sort of difficult situations, that's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm more than happy to do. So once again, thank you guys for those of you that donate. It helps more than you know. Really appreciate it. If you're new here and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. I would appreciate anybody that's new here if you want to come on and join the soul family. And yeah, in regards to the July monthlies, guys, those will be coming out soon. I've been working on them this week, so I'm probably going to start uploading them on Monday of next week. So we'll see the July readings come out next week. But in regards to tomorrow, we have the weekend reading, and that should be it for this week. So yeah, probably next week is when I'm going to start uploading your July monthly readings, okay? All right, everybody. Thank you for being here. I love you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have yourselves a fantastic one, and I will see you all later. Much love, guys, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Later, soul fam. I love y'all.